Guten Tag, Berlin. It is Friday morning and I am just out for a 1 mile easy run for day 1177 of running every single day. Just really nice and easy today. I've left Dad, Dad's going to do a little bit longer thing as he's not running the marathon. And then today I am going to pick up my bib, which is super exciting. So really looking forward to that and walking around the expo and seeing what's there. I will catch you then.
They've got my number and we are here at the expo. One day. We are currently at the expo. I have picked up my number and now we are just looking through all the stands. Hopefully going to try and get a few little freebies. I will keep you updated. We have a banana smoothie and we are just queuing for some noodles. I think it's basically, what's it called? Pot noodle. A pot noodle. Queuing for a free pot noodle. I have forgot my beetroot shots and I was hoping to find some here, but I literally can't find anywhere. There's so many electrolytes and gels though, and so many cool brands, but I'm not spending any money, although there's so much good stuff to look at. I found my name on the wall, which is crazy. Literally so busy there. It's Saturday and I'm just out for my slow shakeout mile today, exact same as yesterday, and whew, it is hot. This time tomorrow I'll be like 20 minutes into the marathon and I am really hot, so yeah, weather is not looking good for a marathon, which is kind of frustrating, but I can't control that, can I? Guten Morgen. This morning Rachel, we got two juices. Orange juice, love. Beetroot juice, hate. Beetroot juice is meant to help your VO2 and I was taking loads of beetroot juice shots up until I came to Berlin and I was meant to pack my shots but I forgot them and I managed to find this in one of their supermarket stores. So let's have some. Oh, might be a wee bit much, but I'm gonna have to deal with it. And then a bit of OJ. The good thing about orange juice is it's carby. When you're carb loading, it's really easy to then drink some of your carbs as well as eat some of your carbs. So that's good. And then I'm also going to cook some bagels. I don't have a toaster, so I'm going to like fry them really hot. Sweet orange juice. Let's go, cheers. Oh, and I got that all around my face. I'm going to try and find somewhere I can watch the World Athletics so I can just sit in bed, chilling, watching that. Might head out for like a little bit of food around lunchtime, but I really don't want to walk far at all. Bagel, good carbs. All I'm going to be doing today, sitting around, eating carbs, but that's the good stuff. We probably don't have too long left till we go now. Super excited, a little bit nervous, so let's go. It is really hot and the queues for the water is absolutely crazy. Take a look at this. Less than 5k left. Let's go. That was so tough. It was just unbelievably hot the entire time. But first major done. Might not have got PB, but at least I ran a marathon with Harry Styles. Thank you. Okay, Berlin, what the hell was that? Because that was so hard, but also so good. Oh my goodness, that was tough. That was my slowest marathon ever. It was 27 degrees and sunny the entire race. You couldn't escape the sun at all. Boiling hot. I don't even think I've done runs in that temperature. I didn't do any splits at my goal pace at all, and pretty early on I called it and was like, I'm not going to run the time I want today, and that's okay. And then I think from then I just sort of really scaled back my pace and just tried to enjoy it, and I just kept telling myself I might never run this race again. This is the first world major, just enjoy it, soak up the atmosphere and try and enjoy every step. And specifically on like my last like 5k, I was like, this is your last 5k of this race, like just have fun. In one aspect I'm like, I had fun, I enjoyed myself, that's all that matters. But in the other aspect I'm like, oh, I've worked really hard and it's not the result I wanted. And I know lots of people would feel like that. When I saw everyone complaining at London saying I didn't reach my goal time, I was like, shut up, you ran London Marathon, which is what I should be feeling about Berlin. And I am super happy. I wish the conditions were slightly better, and today conditions are perfect marathon weather. But let me show you the little medal. So at the front we've got the Brandenburg Gate, which running through that was just such a highlight. And then on the back we have the route and a little space if you want to get it engraved with your name and time. Oh my god. The course was really good. It was really flat. I didn't notice any inclines at all. I would actually like to come back and run this race again in better weather conditions. So when the ballot comes out, I will be entering that, and fingers crossed I can run again. Although it might be better for me to do a different one, but if the opportunity came again, I wouldn't turn it down. It was busy. It was busy on the course, but it wasn't as busy as I was expecting. It wasn't crazy busy, like you were still able to move sort of past people and people were able to pass you as well. So that was quite useful. The only thing that was absolutely crazy, and I did film one clip of it during the race, but I don't know if it really captured how crazy it was the water stations. Oh my goodness. I stopped at every single water station, even the one at 5k, every single water station. And that's something I would never normally do in a race, but it was just unbelievably hot. And I expected there to be water on both sides, and there was some water stations, but there was water both sides, but a lot of the water stations only had water on one side. So then the whole course would just shift over there. And because it's in cups as well, it's pretty hard to drink. So lots of people were sort of stopping and walking at the water station, and you like couldn't get in there
at all. Even if you were sort of going to further back of the water station, there was just no room. So essentially you had to stop and walk in those water station bits, and as well to like drink the water was so hard. I was grabbing 2 cups at a time. I was like drinking one and just chucking the other all over me, constantly throwing water over me, just because I was so unbelievably hot and I needed to cool down. The crowds were good. There were some areas that I absolutely love the crowds. Mile 90 onwards, I feel like the crowds got really good, and there was, I can't remember what patch, but there was a patch and I was just loving it. You were kind of going from like one music system to like another, loads of people, and it's not necessarily like organized music systems. There's like some guys just like DJing on the side of the road on like his little home setup. It wasn't like a big station or anything, so that was really fun. Really good crowd there. There's also some parts of the course that are quite quiet, which I knew everyone says the crowds aren't as good as London, but they're still good, and I did feel that it's definitely better crowds than the marathons I've done before, so Manchester and Edinburgh, but the crowds aren't like insane, if that makes sense. Big plus for me is Harry Styles ran that marathon, and your girl loves Harry Styles, so I'm now forever saying I ran a marathon with Harry Styles, because why not? Didn't get a PB, can't gloat about that, but I can gloat that I ran with Harry Styles. So if you haven't had a good race, don't worry, most people are in that situation, and you just ran a marathon. Like, that is so tough itself. Like, there's that statistic that 1% of the world's population run a marathon, and you're in that 1%. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this race vlog, and if you're thinking about entering the Berlin Marathon, just do it.